Our title is Improve Academic Performance, and that's our purpose.
In the HSC, the greatest variable is what the teachers do and what we could put in place.
And the best way to do that is to know where we're currently at and where there's room for improvement.
Highly accomplished professional learning, changes to assessment procedures and policies, and implementing the DOE's HSC strategy.
For some years, we've had a target of reducing the number of Bands 1 and Bands 2. All good educational decisions are based on evidence.
We needed to pinpoint where that was happening better than other places and help teachers to analyse the data to make their own decisions.
What is this data telling us about what we are doing in the classroom for our students? We looked at HSC data, we looked at ROSA data, and we looked at the faculty annual review.
So each faculty had to then take that data and together collaborated a little bit more about where they can add more value.
How can we get students to maximise their strengths for the best possible results?
We will be challenged over the next year or so with the developing curriculum, and as a PLLT, is our role to best prepare our students, our staff and our school to adapt to these challenges.
So there's ideal opportunities to look at how we design assessment, but we can't just look at that in isolation. It has to be around task design and feedback and modelling and marking criterias. The marking criteria you get from the Marking Centre is written for teachers and not students, and certainly not accessible to some of the lower ability students.
The importance of the HSC professional learning will continue to develop our teachers to provide our students with greater opportunities to achieve their personal best.
In our professional learning, we looked at our assessment practices, we looked at the school's assessment, feedback, reporting and recognition policy, and we looked at how the implementation of aspects of that will improve student performance. We asked the students what a good assessment task looks like, what a good assessment task does to assist them with their performance. We also got wonderful advice from the learning support team about how to create and to structure the most effective assessment tasks for students. If we're after student success, what can we do with our assessment tasks?
One of the major impacts of the PLLT so far is the consistency in data analytics, the changes in assessment practices that have been followed, the implementation of the assessment feedback, recognition and reporting policy.
One of our key future directions is to very closely examine what teaching practices seem to be generating the greatest degree of success.
Academic progress and achievement is why we're all here. It's going to be the future of our students. It doesn't necessarily mean test results, but it means them being able to complete assessments, because there will be assessments in high school, but there'll be assessments in life and in university. And the better we can get them to complete them, the better we're doing our jobs.